and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be video number 2 of our PTD610BT label maker series. Today is going to be all about entering text. So if you're wondering what the machine's going to come with, what kind of power source you're going to need, how to turn it on in these initial settings, please see our last video for step 1 or video 1 of the series. Now we're going to go ahead and jump ahead to entering text. Today we're going to focus on how to adjust your label length, multi-lines of print, how to enter text, delete text, and accented characters to the text that you're writing. It's going to be busy, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and thumbs up this video so you don't miss out. Okay, let's get started. Let's jump right into it because this is going to be a very busy episode. The first thing that we're going to work on is label length and how to adjust your label length. So the default setting for a label length is going to be an auto. That means it's going to adjust automatically the length to whatever you're typing. So if I say, hello, I hope you have a good day, it's going to be a longer label versus if I say the word hi. Now to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit this function button right here. And you can kind of see font, size, width, style, align, frame, all these good things. We're going to go all the way to length and hit OK. So again, it's going to default you with auto length. Or you could adjust the size. So if we're going to adjust size, you can have a couple options. You can either arrow down, and it's going to arrow you down slowly. Or you could say, nope, I know I want a 3-inch label, and you can type that out. So if we want to do a 3-inch label, that's how you do it. 4-inch label, you can kind of go like this. 3.5, it's going to already have a decimal for you. So we can hit escape, and it's going to go to auto label again. I personally recommend auto length unless you're doing something like cubbies or file folders and you know you need a label that's 3.2 inches long or something very specific. Then, this feature here is great to use. I think sometimes this will help avoid errors if you stick to an auto length. So I'm going to go ahead and hit escape to get out of that. And now we're at this create a label function here. As you can see, this is what this looks like. Now, right now, if I type anything out, it's all going to be in lowercase letters. If I go ahead and hit the backspace, we can go ahead and do capitalized letters. You'll see this caps button. Go ahead and hit that. You'll notice on the machine here, the caps is highlighted. If I hit it again, it's gone. So watch this. Caps, gone. So that's also a print preview or a little sneak peek so you know what you're typing in. So if I type with the caps button on, I'll have all my capitalized letters. So once you type in your letter, that's capitalized letters. Once you've typed out your word that you want to print, you have a few different options. You could say hello, and then you could hit the enter button and say, how are you? Then you could hit the enter button again, and then you could say today, and you'll notice that I'm on line 3 of print. If I arrow up, I'm on line 2, and then you'll notice this is how you can tell if you have multiple lines going. Is this little arrow here that's telling you that there's something underneath. So again, something's underneath. And then you'll notice on line 3, there's not anything there because there's no other line. So I will write this down for you, or I'll put a little, write it down. I'll put a little chart maybe right here. But if you're using a 3.5 millimeter tape, the super skinny, you can use 1 line of print. If you're using a 6 or 9 millimeter tape, you can use 2 lines of print. 12 millimeters of a tape, or 1/2 inch, you can use 3 lines. An 18 millimeter tape, or 3/4 inch, you can do 5 lines. And when a tape like this, the 1-inch tape that comes with this machine, you can utilize up to 7 lines of print. Yes, 7. So you have quite a bit of options. I'm just going to show you what 3 lines of tape would look like. Now again, automatic cutter, watch this. Boom, you don't have to do anything. This is my first machine with 3 lines of tape. So this is a 1-inch label, 3 lines of print, and you can still see there's plenty of room. So again, you have the option to do up to 7 lines of print. So when it comes to deleting text, you have the option of what you already saw me do, hitting this backspace. That's going to delete 1 letter at a time. Or you can do a few different things. You can hit clear, and it's going to ask you text and format or text only. See how I can scroll? So if text only would be deleting just the words I had written. So just hello, how are you today would be gone. Now the format is when we're getting into things like, okay, I want my label to be 3.2 inches long. I want it to be a bold font. I want it to be a wide font. I want it to be a large size. I want it to be angled, so on and so forth. If you want all of those settings for this label you've created to stay and only delete the text, that's the button you'd want, is text only. If you want a fresh start every time and you say, nope, I want all of the designs I've put in, you know, all of the bold font, everything like that, you're going to do text and format. And we'll go ahead and hit OK. So that's how you'll delete things. And if you're thinking, okay, but I don't know how to do text and formats yet, don't worry, we're going to get there, but I'm just showing you how to delete things first. So again, this is going to take you one letter at a time. If you go ahead and hit clear, you have the option between text only or text and format. In this case, I'm going to select text only and hit OK. And now my text is gone. So I'm going to show you how to add a tab. So you have this beautiful little button here on the left-hand side called tab. Go ahead and hit that. This bolded T just means tab. It means that there's a tab there. You can add a few of them, and then you can also default your tab length. I believe your default tab length is going to be 1 inch. However, you can adjust your settings for your tab length. So what we're going to do for that is hit function, arrow all the way down until we see the words tab length. Tab length in orange here. We're going to go ahead and hit OK. Oh, so excuse me, default was 2 inches. And then we're going to go ahead, you can either adjust here or you can adjust up to 4 inches. So you can have up to 4 inches of tab and hit OK. And then so now, you can hit clear. If you hit a tab, this tab will be 4 inches long. So again, if we go to function, this time we don't have to arrow because it's the last thing we did. Hit tab length, it's at 4 inches, but if you wanted to change that to 1 inch because you want a tab but you don't want to waste a lot of tape, go ahead and hit OK. And now you can go ahead and hit clear to get out of that. And then this new tab will be a 1 inch tab versus the 4. So that's how you're going to adjust your tab length. And this is how you'll add in your tabs. I hope you're liking what we're doing so far. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video. Please, it means so much to me and it keeps me on payroll. Seriously, subscriptions matter for the numbers and all the good stuff. So do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. And this way you won't miss out on what I post next. Thanks for watching. Let's keep going. When it comes to accented characters, this machine is very user-friendly. So I'm going to start by putting in the letter A. We're going to go down to accent. And you'll notice all of the different accents I can put on this letter A, right? And you can kind of see them popping up. And if you found something that you wanted, you would go ahead and hit OK. And then you could keep, you could keep on typing everything you wanted. And then you could, let's see, E, you would just hit the accent and then you could keep going. And then once you've got that, you'd hit OK. So you would do it one letter at a time, as in like, so say we've done the H, now it's on E, then I'm gonna hit accent. So whatever, you'd go as you need to, you would not type out the whole word and then do it. So again, once you have the letter that you want to change, you'll go ahead and hit accent and you can arrow down and you can see all the different options that you have. And then go ahead and hit OK once you found the option that works best for what you're typing. The next thing I'm going to show you is text reminder. This basically is your machine kind of getting to know you, or frequently your reused phrases that you might say or type. So if I type in H, you'll notice this little button here that says OK. If I go ahead and hit OK, it gives me hello and how, because this is what it thinks I'm going to type. If you watch any of my videos, you know I always use hello as my example, and this machine's caught on pretty quickly to me. So I could go ahead and arrow to say hello, and that's going to save me from typing. So again, as you get going with your machine, if you start to type things and you'll see this little OK button, go ahead and click that, and it's basically just like a faster way to text or input text. It's your machine. It's called text reminders, and it's just saving frequently used text for you on your machine. And the more you use it, the more it will get to know you and know your frequently, used words. And it's as easy as that. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and thumbs up this video so you don't miss out as we continue on with this PTD610 Label Maker series.